For 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid has held one secret. We've all been told it's a tomb, a massive, glorious tomb for a single king, the pharaoh Khufu, a resurrection machine to send him to the stars. But what if that's all wrong? In his Civilization series, Professor Jiang points out the massive flaws in this theory. The biggest one? After centuries of searching in over 100 pyramids in Egypt, we have never found a single original mummy. Not one. And does it make sense for a divine god king's entire purpose on Earth to be building his own grave?
A more controversial question is, why was it built? And for the longest time, the accepted theory is this was a tomb. Okay, a tomb. The reason why is Egyptians believed in the afterlife. And so the theory is this pyramid is designed to ease the pharaoh's transition into the heavens, where he would become a star or a sun. And so the common phrase is, this is almost a resurrection machine where the pharaoh goes up to the sky, and then after a few centuries, he reincarnates inside the pyramid. And the structure is meant to accomplish this. And again, this is the generally accepted theory today. But there are three major problems with this theory, which basically discounts it, okay? The first major problem is there are about 100 pyramids in Egypt, okay? 100 or more, we don't know, okay? We have not found a mummy or a body inside any sarcophagus inside the pyramid. So this is a problem. If this is a tomb, why is there no body? We can't find the body. Second problem is this. For this to be a tomb, this implies that the pharaoh, because the pharaohs are divine, right? They are basically the emanation of God on earth. This means that when they come to the planet Earth and they become the pharaoh, their priority is to build their own tomb. Right? Does that make any sense? They come to Earth and they're like, okay, well, I'm going to die. So I want to get out of here as soon as possible. So let's build that tomb. Now, the problem is that this would imply that the pharaoh sees the Egyptian people as his slaves, right? You exist in order for me to live. And in Egyptian mythology, gods are considered benefactors of the human race. Okay, so for example, Atum-Ra, he is the one who gave life to the world. But then his son, his descendant, Osiris, another god, gave civilization to Egypt. And then Horus, the son of Osiris, gave the institution of kingship to Egypt. Okay, so these gods come to earth in order to help the human race develop in some capacity. So it doesn't make any sense that the pharaoh's primary purpose when he's on earth is to create a tomb, because that's a very selfish. And the third problem with this is just pure logic. If you're a pharaoh and your primary concern is the afterlife, resurrecting yourself, and the pyramid is a primary means of accomplishing this, and it takes about 26 years or 30 years to build a pyramid, how can you be sure that you won't die before the pyramid is built? That's a problem. So these are three logical problems. But again, Egyptologists insist that it is a tomb, okay? Primarily because of the way that Egyptians understand the afterlife. Okay, so here's some evidence to suggest it is a tomb. This is considered a writing of a pharaoh to his son about what the pyramid represents. So this is what he says. Make your grave well furnished and prepare thy place in the west. Okay, the west is where they go off to die. Look, death counts little for us. Okay, we can conquer death. Look, life is valued highly by us. We want to become immortal. The house of the dead, meaning the tomb, is for life. Okay, so the pyramid is what will make us immortal. All right, so this is again highly debated today. So logically speaking, it doesn't make sense that the pyramids are a tomb, but there's a lot of evidence to suggest it is a tomb. And because of this debate, different theories have been proposed as to the purpose of the pyramid. And there are lots of really strange theories out there. Okay? Lots of really strange theories. One really interesting theory was proposed by a man named Nikola Tesla, the creator of electricity, basically. And his idea was this. He studied the architecture of the pyramid, and he proposed the pyramid was a battery system, okay? In order to create free, clean energy. First of all, if you look at the king's chamber, the sound frequency in it is F sharp. And F sharp is also the frequency of planet Earth, okay? So it seems like the pyramid is attuned to the planet Earth. Second of all, if you look at where the pyramids are geographically, it's true north, okay? It's put in a place that matches the directions of the Earth. And so the theory is the direction of the pyramid is capturing the energy from the electromagnetic field that the Earth generates. And the third explanation is inside the pyramid are granite stones, and outside are limestones. And this is a perfect way to trap and store energy. Okay, so think of a solar panel where the sun and the moon reflects light onto the pyramids, and this energy is stored inside the pyramid. Okay? And so this is a great theory. And again, there are lots of people who believe in this because this is actually much more plausible than the tomb theory.